Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in this video I'm going to talk about the Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton rivalry. So right, as you know, this season it is such a close battle between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. It really has been such an intense battle this season. You know, it seems to be on the odd occasion that you get a season like this where you have two fantastic drivers battling it out, hammer and ton, not wanting to yield, not wanting to give anything away. Oh, it's great for the sport, it really is. I'm loving it, but you know, I'm still hurt and angry by some of the comments what Red Bull made and Max Verstappen made. You know, I generally think when things don't go their own way at Red Bull, they generally throw their toys out the pram, which to me, that's not very sportsmanship-like. And I mean, Max Verstappen to come out and say then comments about, you know, Hamilton, it was wrong for him to celebrate while Max Verstappen was in hospital. But what do you expect, you know, Lewis Hamilton in front of his home crowd? Of course he's going to absolutely celebrate. He's just won his 8th Grand Prix at Silverstone in front of his home crowd of 140,000 people. You know, Hamilton is of course gonna celebrate like crazy. But you know, I mean, just like Christian Horner saying that Hamilton should be banned for one race and for a couple races is absolutely out of order. You know, it's like, there's no need for that. Did he have intention of taking Max Verstappen out? No, he didn't. But Hamilton, he needed to get that move done. And he tried to back out of it, but he slightly understeered, and that's how he made the contact with Max Verstappen. So, you know, you can look at it both ways, saying that Max was aggressive as well, that he didn't want to yield. So at the same time, Lewis Hamilton just didn't want Max Verstappen to get out of his sight, because he knew that if Max Verstappen got out of his sight, that's literally him gone for the rest of the Grand Prix. Now, I know this is going to cause a lot of controversy in that. Like, obviously you got angry Max Verstappen fans thinking that Hamilton did it on purpose, and us Lewis Hamilton fans, we are going to stand by our driver that he had no intention of doing that. It's a racing incident, and I can see why they gave a 10-second penalty, but for Christian Horner to come out and say that he put Max Verstappen's life in danger, that you do not do that overtaking in that corner at Cops. But Hamilton passed Leclerc in that corner, no problem. So I don't understand what Christian Horner is on about. And I feel really hurt and aggrieved that he's come out and said them comments. And I feel hurt the comments what Max Verstappen has said as well. You know, it's just like, I want there to be an epic championship battle, but now it makes me extra determined that Lewis Hamilton would win his 8th world title, because the comments what Red Bull have made, I just really want Mercedes to rub it in their face, you know, because I am so hurt and aggrieved of what Red Bull and Max Verstappen have been saying. At the end of the day, I want to see close racing, but for Christian Horner to say Hamilton should be banned for 2 races and Dr. Helmut Marko, it's absolute bullshit. I mean, come on, you've got 2 fantastic racers going wheel to wheel. If Max comes out and apologises, it's all good, but if he's still being a baby about it, then I'm not going to be impressed about it. You know, it's like, just show good sportsmanship. You got 2 fantastic drivers having a great battle, and you have Red Bull coming out and making them comments. It's just not fair and right. Yes, I know Hamilton was a bit aggressive, and that was definitely the first time I've known him this aggressive since like his early days of F1, but he needed to do something to stop Max Verstappen running away from this race, and he needed to close the gap in the championship to keep this championship battle alive. But, I mean, for the incident, I think you have to say Hamilton was more responsible, but at the same time, I believe Max Verstappen could have left just a tiny bit more space, then they both could have got away with colliding with each other. But definitely, I think it is going to happen again. But, this video is going to be very controversial, but I just needed to address my opinion because I've watched a replay loads of times, like on YouTube and that, and on the TV, because I'm still trying to get my head around like how contacts could have been avoided, but it was just such a big moment in this Drivers' Championship that, looking back on it, could they have both done things any differently? But to me, this is the most intense battle, since like Senna and Prost. It really is, and this rivalry is far from done, and this championship is far from done. As a neutral, it's great. But I just wish Red Bull didn't come out and make them childish comments. This is what's really wound me up in that. So, yeah, Christian Horner overreacting and Max Verstappen overreacting. So there you go. That is my view on it. Let me know your opinions down below in the comments section. Do try and keep it simple. And, you're all entitled to your own opinions, but do try and keep it simple. Bye-bye.